Hola a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo video en mi canal. Ahí está. Bien, hice como tres misiones secundarias. Ya, gracias igual, porque eso era lo que me faltaba. Eso era lo que me faltaba, ir al mapa.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say anymore in an unsecured communication.
Ah, era otro.
If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the diplomat
Quizá era el 2 o el 3. Bueno. Noveria es un mundo terrestre pequeño y helado, apenas habitable según las definiciones convencionales. Fue explorado de manera privada por Noveria Development Corporation, que ahora alquila allí laboratorios en los que realizar investigaciones demasiado peligrosas o controvertidas para llevarlas a cabo en cualquier otro lugar. Como es natural, por su situación única, es fuente de teorías de conspiración de lo más extrañas. Bueno, vamos. Es del 2007. Es un poquito tosco en la mira y todo, pero... Mira, esta cinemática está mucho mejor que el gol. Mira.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Yo sé que la cinemática mucho es video, entonces no es como que mucho esfuerzo de la máquina, pero mira esto. Hablando con un juego que salió hace 2 días. Comparando, me refiero. Bueno. Creo que... Qué raro. Primera vez que aterrizo y no me hacen bajar al toque. ¿Será que tengo que bajar para acá? Sí. Bueno, me gustó ir con ella y él. Vamos. Eso te iba a preguntar, ¿qué tal el Golem? Vi que lo probaste el jueves. Está el stream en el canal todavía.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Log, the commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Ahí lo puedes mirar, mira, te voy a dar el link del video para que lo juzgues por tu cuenta. Ya decirte ahora me parece, pero así nomás, lento. Jugué casi 3 horas y no me gustó. Uno dice a veces que la historia y todo, pero no, casi nada de historia en ese rato. Los gráficos horribles. Horribles. En un momento pensé que era mi compu la del problema. Porque, no sé, pues, yo sé que igual todavía le falta un poquito de tarjeta gráfica a mi compu y todo. Pero no hace mucho jugué el de las Rotas 2, el Requiem. Y yo recuerdo que la cinemática se veía todo culo. Y el juego en sí iba bastante bien. no se trababa, las gráficas se veían bastante bien, las partes oscuras, porque tiene mucha oscuridad el Requiem, mucho por el tema de las ratas. Mientras más oscuro, más ratas hay, entonces hay oscuridad bastante y iluminación con unas llamas así bien pedorras. Y se veía bastante bien. Después jugué el Hogwarts Legacy, que bueno, le bajé los gráficos, pero porque era un mundo abierto. Entonces era mundo abierto, se demoraba un poco en el tema de funcionalidad, no, ¿cómo se llama esto? Recursos. Y igual, bastante bien. En cambio este era lineal, o sea, tenía solo un camino que hacer y solo un punto al cual ir. Y fue... La máquina me consumió como casi 7 GB de RAM. La computadora sonaba más fuerte que mi Play. Y lo que tú veías era muy muy pocho. Así que nada, eso. Pero por eso ahí está, pues al principio del video igual puedes ver cómo se ve. Incluso en cinemática.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect. I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
En síntesis, el juego es mediocre, sí.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
Sí,
Don't
lo
come
es.
crying to me when they slice your gut open.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
Bueno, si no te matamos, no me jodas. Caerá Sterling. Dice, muchas veces uno acepta que los gráficos no sean los mejores. Sí. Sí. Y me ha pasado más de una ocasión que los juegos no son así como hoy, con unos gráficos increíbles, pero que la historia igual te atrape, sea divertida. No es el caso. O la jugabilidad tampoco es el caso. ¿Ya no lo vuelves a jugar? No, de hecho pedimos reembolso del juego. Por eso también jugué poco, porque si jugaba más, me dijeron que peligraba de no poder pedir el reembolso y era todo un sufrimiento, ¿cachai? Uno lo miraba y decía, ay no, qué aburrido, no aquí, no allá, entonces decidí salirme y nada, pues, pedir el reembolso del jueguito. Es que, ¿sabes cuánto costó? 32.900 pesos. Échale, en serio, mira, un minuto de tu tiempo y échale un ojo al gameplay. Así, no más de 5 minutos o menos.
We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
La madre, cabros. Dice, bueno, el Shadow of Mordor era mejor gráficamente y gameplay era 1000 veces más entretenido del full. Y eso que ese juego es viejazo. De hecho, sí, eso también era algo que pensaba mucho, que el Shadow of Mordor te atrapa desde el primer momento. A mí me pasó eso. Desde el primer momento te atrapa. Y acá no era el caso. Si bien, por ejemplo, el Shadow of Mordor era de pelea, porque la primera escena tú te lanzas de una torre y tienes que matar a 3 orcos en un puente. Es lo primero que haces. Y Gollum no es un personaje que pelee, sino que es de puro sigilo. Pero hay juegos que son de sigilo, como los A Tale Innocent, A Tale Requiem, que te enganchan igual, con una buena presentación, una buena historia, y donde el personaje solo puede correr. Al principio solo puede correr y unas piedras, que es un poquito lo que también hace Gollum. Y no. Dice, que trata que un personaje tan icónico de una saga tan importante y querida por mucha gente haya salido así. Sí, o sea, imagínate, salimos con ese juego y con la serie de Amazon y fue terrible.
Can I speak with her?
Venezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Quizás el personaje no daba para un juego en solitario. No, sí da. La historia que tiene entre medio y lo que pudiste haberle inventado en el caso de no canon, porque lo que pasa en la historia en el juego no es canon. O sea, era algo que ya habían dicho ya. Sí da. Da para un desarrollo, una buena historia. Pero ya no. El personaje tiene mucho potencial y con un juego bien llevado podría haber salido bien. De hecho, Gollum sale en el Shadow of Mordor y en el Shadow of War. Dice que a la izquierda. Oh.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanchan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
Maybe later. Right now.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Es culpa de saber que no supieron hacer algo bueno. Obvio que es culpa de las que hacen el juego. Mejora de munición. No es lo que quiero.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Maybe later.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Ver armaduras no humanas. Ver objetos estándar. Ligera, Quariana, 20.000. ¿Qué es esto? La armadura media ofrece un nivel mayor de protección. Media turiana, ligera turiana. Me voy a llevar todo. No, creo que prefiero algo humano. Gracias. No. Oli, estoy perdida.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Ténganme más respeto. respeto, weón. Esto dijeron... Al principio del juego dijeron que los espectros teníamos un montón de poder y weá. Mentira, loco, mentira. Mentira, todo el mundo nos trata mal. Ah, llegamos. Oli.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleas.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleas.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Es una pistola voladora, weón. ¿Qué dices?
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
No tengo tiempo para entretener a los refugiados de ese desastre urbano llamado Tierra, dice. Eso lo comentaré casi como pregunta porque yo no tengo idea del lore. Dios mío. Sí, de hecho él no tiene idea del lore, por eso yo le dije que no era así, que realmente era un personaje con mucho que sacarle.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
Dice, ¿qué? Bueno, digo, llegó un dios a tu canal, dice. ¿Qué tienes para decirme? Dice el Auribis. Hola, Auribis. ¿Por qué estás sin cámara? Porque tengo mucho frío y estoy más abrigada que hija única. Dice, hoy me vi Evil Dead Rise, algo así. La 2, la peli, está buena. No tengo idea de qué hablas.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Ay, no, que la lanza, no podemos dar acceso. Ok, nos están dando puros problemas. Sí. La película de Evil Dead. Esa es la de Ash, ¿no? Hola, aprovecho. Viendo que estás con la cámara apagada, pienso que andas comiendo. Ah, sí. No, no. No estoy comiendo, solo tengo mucho frío. Estoy muy abrigada. ¿Para qué ha venido?
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface
Back
access.
to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
What will you do for me in return?
I would compensate you. The precise amount in credits depends on the severity of Opold's crime.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe he is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at peak 50.
I have no more questions at this
I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Entonces, ¿qué hacemos? Ve al pico 15. ¿A no leéis? ¿Qué? No sé impresionado con tu creencia. Tendrás que descubrir la manera de salir del puerto. ¿En serio? Bien. ¿Y tú qué tal tu día? ¿Bien? Oh.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Ah, mira, nos quiere ayudar. Ya estabas durmiendo muy temprano, te duermes. ¿Es el segundo juego? No, es el primero. Es el primero. Pero un momentito, chicos. ¿Qué dices? Ah, dale, hay una imagen que se debe cuidar. Ah, ya lo entendí. No, es que en serio estoy súper abrigada. Es como un... Bueno, por lo general ya me he puesto esta ropa antes. Pero ya prenderemos la camarita. Dice, si es que este fin de semana tengo que trabajar. Llegué hace un rato. Ahora ya me iré a acostarme. No, no. Queda hecho bolsa, ¿no, amigo? Bueno, sigamos.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeas.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene?
Mr. Analeas isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keene spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Novaria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanis Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
What?
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Esto tiene
Your
mucho
guards
lore,
work for
bueno.
ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanis also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Bien.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Perfecto, tenemos más datos. Dice, sí, ya descanso lunes y martes. ¿Alguien sabe cuándo viene el paso al nuevo Rocket? Faltan 10 días. 10 días. Tengo que jugar, tengo que ganar competitivo. Dijeron que había un bar. A ver. Mapa. Bien. El otro día me vi una peli que se trata de un exorcismo que trabaja Russell Crowe, hace de sacerdote. Y ahí en la parte dice mi pesadilla es que Francia gane la Copa del Mundo, que de what the fuck. Oye, alguien me dijo algo de eso hoy también. ¿Cómo se llama la peli? es prácticamente como una broma, ¿viste? Alguien me lo mencionó también. No fuiste tú. O tengo un déjà vu. Dice, nos falta mucho. 17 de junio. Claro. A ver. ¿Dónde? Dale con la weá. ¿Destino? ¿Oli? No, no es nadie. Tampoco. The Pope Exorcist. No. Ah. Ay. Ay, demonios. Me volví a perder. Gracias por el salud. Será un tema de la traducción. Muchas veces hacen traducciones localizadas, dice el Mar. Eso serviría si es que la ven en el cine, ¿no? Lo de la traducción localizada. Si la ves en el cine debería ser así. Pero si no, muchas veces sacas la info de... O sea, sacas la peli de internet. Ninguno de ustedes me sirve. ¿Te faltan niveles, Ura, para el roqueto? Este tiene que ser el bar.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
No, I don't suppose they're clean.
Excellent. Here's I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like,
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Bien. Vi esa película en inglés, dice Sauli, exactamente dice eso, me cagué de la risa. No me fijé, pero igual hay misiones por hacer. Tendría que ver eso, dice Laura. Viste, en ese momento dije, aguante Russell Crowe. Buena sol, está buena la peli, dice Laura. El Mac dice, no necesariamente en el cine. Mientras sea la versión oficial, puede ser en stream o versión Blu-ray. Incluso hay escenas completas que se diferencian dependiendo de la zona, como la América Civil War, que sacan un checklist de las cosas que quiere hacer y son distintas. O las pelis animadas. Dicen poner los letreros en español para Latinoamérica. Entiendo. Hola. Voy a comer quequito, cabros, perdón.
Are you Laura Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Gracias.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nafak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeus's thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough, though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting. If you change your mind, I will remain here. I see no other options at present. Back again. What can this old Turian do for you today?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
¿Cómo fue con los drops de Twitch? Me falta. Me dieron unas ruedas bastante lindas. Y me falta... yo creo que 1 hora y media me falta del último drop. Ya mañana va a ser. ¿No he terminado Rocket League, Sam? Se cae, ¿o no? Ahí se cayó. ¿Solo quieres el splash verde? Encontré un lugar donde los venden los splash de color y todo. Lo probé y vendí algunas cosas de mi inventario y compré algunas.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed.
¿Te pueden banear?
Of course, one can't
No lo sé.
biotic powers. Saren, and
Ya lo
by
hice ya.
extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
Do you know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant P15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
I've been thinking over your difficulty.
Indeed.
So if I help you, you'll help me.
Yes. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky.
Excellent. Here is
Toma
my
en paz
pass
para
into
mis
our offices.
oficinas.
It will
Activará el
act. The
ascensor.
evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key. Oh,
Vale.
and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Russell dice exactamente eso. Mi pesadilla es que Francia gane la Copa del Mundo, literal. No está adaptada esa parte para Latinoamérica, ese libreto de la peli. Es que si está la voz en inglés, si el loco en inglés lo dice, es po.
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't write them down.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take.
¿Qué tal está pareciendo la historia del juego? Extensa. Bastante extensa. Pero me parece hasta el momento que todo está enlazado. Mira, atrofia muscular.
Is it possible to deaden pain somehow?
What? Well, we could try to make the skin insensate, I suppose. Full body numbness, atrophy out all the nerve clusters. You'd still feel internal injuries. But that's dangerously close to genetic engineering, Shepard. The laws only allow improvement of natural functions. We can't add or remove. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package. Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
I'll make sure that's in my report. The beam counters back at HQ can figure out the details, you know what I'm saying?
I'm beginning to. It's obvious you have no knowledge of genetics, which makes it highly unlikely you were sent by the Alliance.
I'll level with you. I was hired to break into your network. An agent of the Aramali Council.
A cracking device. Full of viruses, I expect. Our IT people can I'm disappointed in you, Commander. I thought, if you'll excuse me.
Creo que la acabamos. ¿Qué dices? Si ahora la encuentras extensa en caso del primer juego, prepárate, cabrita. Sí, la encuentro extensa, pero...
Any results?
No mal.
I told Vargas what you put me up to.
I see.
He figured out I was playing him. I'm not taking the heat for you. No offense.
None taken. I would have done the same. I believe I should get off-world now, quickly. Good day, Spectre.
Bueno, igual ganamos algo de plata. ¿Dónde tenemos que ir? Supongo que el ascensor. Es buenísima, aparte que tiene muchos lore. Sí, o sea, tú dices la saga. Perdón, es que justo estaba pensando dónde ir y me olvidé. No sé dónde ir. Quizá... Ah, tengo que ir a este. ¿Puedo marcar? Ah, ya voy entendiendo cómo funciona esto. Yo puse una marca sin querer. Se crearon todo un universo súper detallado para estos juegos. Sí, lo noto. O sea, todavía no he podido ver mucho. Porque lógicamente todavía no hemos podido avanzar tanto. Pero sí noto que tiene mucho contenido. Solo por echarle un ojo a las... Oli. Solo por echarle un ojo a las historias de los planetas, a las misiones secundarias.
Spectre, right?
Te va hablando de muchas cosas que pasan entre las razas.
Yeah, that's me.
Ese detalle me están detallando.
Except for my Eagles people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeas. And the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene was on the take. So Analeas shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Handshine.
Dice que viste que tenías un par de opciones de diálogo bloqueadas, sí. Ah, es que yo intento elegir un bando, pero el bando bueno es muy honesto.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
Podríamos ir a... a ver. Nunca hay otro ascensor. Este. Vamos para donde nos lleva.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
I'm going in there and I don't want to hurt you. Why don't you just go? We'll pretend this never happened.
You want to cause trouble?
Yo intento ser... Yo intento ser buena, ¿viste? No, pero me dan problemas esto, bueno. No hay puntos medios. Yo intento ser buena y todo, pero no te alcanza. No alcanza. Se me murió la loquita. Despierta. Levántate, deja de dormir. Claro, tal vez debería ser mala. Pero si soy mala voy a ir por la destrucción del universo. Porque no tengo ganas de destruir el universo. No tengo ganas de destruir el universo. Entonces, si me vuelvo mala, ¿seré así? Elegiste la opción buena. Pero ¿no te parece que la opción buena es media pelotuda? Porque es honesta en momentos que no tiene que ser. Es una honestidad inútil. Ha descargado las pruebas de la CPU de la RIC. No recuerdas muchos detalles. Ah, perdón. Mucha decodificación, habilidad demasiado baja. Ah. Espera. Oh, me sube un montón la escopeta. ¿Cómo es para...? La escopeta no me gusta. Opciones. Caligrafías. A ver. Solo el pelotón. No recuerdo muchos detalles de Nickel para jugarlo. Vale. No, tranqui. Turu. Amadeus. Oh.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus can throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Nah, ¿en serio? Nos vamos a pelear con todo el universo, pues, weón. No quiero. Me salió la opción más guerrillera. Muestra tu carita, weón. Yo no quería. Bueno, mátalo, pues, me queda nada. Es entendible para toda este material. Ni siquiera sabe la... ¿Qué es esto? Ah, es un extintor. Ah, ok. Bueno, matamos mucha gente, weón. No creo que esto haya sido lo que quería que hiciéramos. Yo acabo de hacer todas estas cosas en contra de mi voluntad. Habilidades de codificación muy baja. Esto es penca, ¿no? Baja también. De codificación baja también, ok. O sea, no soy más pocha porque no puedo, weón. Botón, defensa propia. Sí, o sea, no quieren hablar. No quieren hablar los personajes. Estoy grabando, sí, weón. Bueno, a ver. Mapa. Bien. Había que ir a un sitio que no me acuerdo dónde era. Oh, hola.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Antes. ¿Estás hablando con tu pelotón? Sí, mira.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets
¿Viste?
and lies.
Every time I come here, there's a damn blizzard.
¿Viste?
These people will smile to your face while they stab you in the back.
The weather outside looks dreadful. Thank the goddess it's warm in here.
¿Viste? Ahí les hablo. ¿Escucharon? Bueno, la loquita quiere que hable con ella antes de que hablemos con el weón. Que no me acuerdo con qué. Ah, el ascensor de acá. Dice, y en la nave igual te da muchas opciones de diálogo y los conoces más. Al principio lo hice, la primera run. O sea, no la primera run. La primera vez que estuve dando vueltas en la nave lo hice. Pero ahora me da paja. Para mí deberían haberte contado todo la primera vez. Ya, ahí está el pin. Y la mina quiere que hable con ella antes. ¿Dónde estará? Oli. Ando buscando a la del vestidito rojo. Ahí está. Hola.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias's corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keene to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Ok. O sea, están investigando al weón.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keene's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias's guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keene directly?
I'm Ananias's secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
I need Keene's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keene to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, the automated warning of a containment breach.
Okay.
She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
Ok. Dice que cuando pasa el tiempo se van abriendo más y contando sus historias. Ah, yo te recomiendo que lo hagas, dice el Mag. Te dan misiones igual, si me lo recuerda. Ah, ok. Bueno, pero... son cosas que enriquecen la historia, ¿no? No son misiones secundarias así...
All right. Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Realmente no sé dónde trabajas. Deberías marcarte en el mapa.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Me falta... siento que me faltan muchas cosas y he hecho misiones secundarias.
I had to ask. If you're not willing, here's the evidence.
I appreciate your discretion. I hope I will never again be so careless as to find myself in these circumstances.
Me gusta solo tuyo,
require a
no,
garage pass. As well, I would provide a sum of 500 credits. Does that sound fair to you?
Very fair. Good luck, Mr. Keene.
I'm grateful for your help. My office will reopen with much improved profit margins, I dare say. I have some calls to make. starting with Mr. Analeus. My office will open again soon enough. In the meantime, is there anything I can do for you here?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk.
Ok, nos vamos.
Bueno chicos, hasta acá el video de hoy, espero que les haya gustado. Si es así, por favor, denle like, lo pueden compartir con sus amigos, suscribirse si no se han suscrito y como siempre les digo, nos estaremos leyendo en los comentarios. Que estén muy bien. Adiós.